Okay, 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 okay. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I hope you have a good Halloween. Okay. If you got plans for Halloween, then enjoy. Because today is going to be another ASMR dream imagination video. Okay. So, since today is Halloween, I'm gonna make you experience one of the scarier dreams that I had. I had a scarier type of dream. A dream that's on the scary side of things. And I'm gonna make you experience, imagine a dream that I had in your perspective. Okay. So, without further ado, let's begin. Okay. So, alright. So, your dream starts. Okay. Your dream starts. Alright. You happen to decide to go explore an abandoned building or something. It's just that you are you, and something come up to your mind that you decide to go to an abandoned building. Okay, abandoned building. Okay. And you initially want to go ghost hunting. Okay. So that is your kind of goal, your motive to why you've wanted to explore an abandoned building. Okay. So you prepare yourself, you happen to go out, and it is a pretty breezy day. Night. Like it's nighttime. And you happen to go outside. Okay. You go outside and you make your way to your desired location. It is somewhere off the city that you are living. So if you're living in a city, the place that you go to is in the countryside. If you live in the suburbs, like I do live in the suburbs, okay, you go towards the countryside. So whatever it is, you end up at the countryside. And you actually don't know where you've ended up, because the place that you desire to go to just happens to randomly show up. So eventually, as you move to the countryside, you travel to the countryside either by car or by foot. You actually don't remember the way you traveled. So let's just say you magically end up at the abandoned building. Okay. So the abandoned building is made out of stone. It is partially ruined. Okay. Partially ruined. So it is not the prettiest, but it is not like it is totally destroyed. It's kind of like a building that is semi-ripped off or something like that. So you go inside the building and you see that the windows don't have any glass. Alright, the walls are made out of stone, and there are kinda scattered. There are pretty markings of graffiti scattered around the walls of the building and the passageways that people go through. Okay. you see that there's a lot of rebar that is exposed. So it's concrete. Yeah, it's not stone, it's just concrete. Alright. This is a $2 coin. It's called a toonie here in Canada. Alright. And here we've got a loonie, which is a $1 coin. I'm going to use these to rub against. Okay. Alright. So you happen to go inside the building, and you see that the first floor is very expensive. There are many pillars that hold off the ceiling that's above you. And there is a staircase that leads to the supposed second floor. Okay, so there is apparently a second floor. Okay, so this is probably a 2-story building. Okay. So you happen to go up, and you see that there are tripods. There are tripods that are set up already. As if a group of people have been there just recently. Like there are a few tables with a laptop, and there are tripods laying down as if, yeah, something's conducting a paranormal, like a group of people are conducting a paranormal investigation or something like that. Oh, okay, I made a scary face right there, so, right. So, oh yeah, it's a coincidence. They're probably conducting some paranormal investigation where you are. Your goal, your main motive is to find ghosts into this building, around this building, because it's supposedly haunted. That's what you have heard in your dream world. So you've seen that, and you happen to try to find the people that are probably who own these tripods and the laptop, because you know the fact the laptop is on, it has cameras that are pointing at it. Like, yeah, the cameras are on the tripods. Okay. And then you tried your best. You really wanted to search the guys or something like that. The guys and the people are in charge. Alright. So as you explore, you eventually look down on the ledge. Okay. You look down over the ledge. Alright. Over the ledge. Alright. You see that there's the second floor. Up on the landing are these tripods, right? And there's the ledge in front of them that you can go over, and it's a pretty steep fall. If you jump over that, it's like a 10-meter fall if you accidentally fall off that ledge, and there is no railing. Okay, so there's just big massive hole in the middle of the hall and the landing of the second floor. Alright, and there's supposed to be a rail, but since this building is abandoned, it has no railing. Okay, and you eventually look over that railing, and what you saw is pretty shocking. It is a bit graphic, so yeah. So what you've seen is a corpse, like a body that's been laying down, face down, head down, or something, as if someone pushed that person off, and it belongs to a female person, so it's like a female body that's laying on the ground. So this is what you've seen into this, what you've seen into this, in the scene where the tripods and the camera and the laptop is actually a murder investigation, where the motive of the cameras is to document the crime scene and publish a news feed or something. So that's what you then assume. That is what you then assume, okay? Alright, and you then assume that there are investigators that are conducting this research, and they're trying to find clues or something. I think there are the cameras. So, and you see that the body is there, so they're trying to really investigate it or something. Alright. The weirdest thing is that there is no crime scene ribbon. Supposedly what you're supposed to do when there's a crime scene as a policeman, if you're a policeman, is to restrict the area using yellow tape, which saying crime scene do not cross or something. And apparently this crime scene, in quotes, at least on what you assume, is a crime scene, but it has not been enclosed in this yellow tape, okay, in the yellow ribbon. Alright. You've seen this a lot in murder shows or something. So you happen to find out that you are inside this crime scene or something like that. So you decide to come back down and try to exit there because you're not supposed to be there. So you then decide to go down the stairs, and you notice that there are people that are waiting downstairs or something like that. You forget how many people are there, but let's say there are 4 to 5 older men and women who are dressed as investigators and detectives. And they're saying along the lines, they're pointing at you. They are pointing at you as you are going down the stairs to the first floor. They are saying something like, "Oh, did you do this?" or something. "That's him," or something. And you said, "No, I did not do this. I just thought this is a haunted place," and you think that you're trying to conduct a paranormal investigation. So instead of ghosts, you happen to stumble upon this crime scene. Okay. And you just happen to kind of say something to try to get yourself out of this situation. And they just don't believe what you said. Okay, so they ended up taking you down or something. They ended up arresting you or something like that. So what happens next is pretty surprising, okay? You happen to now imagine yourself as a camera. So you're no longer part of a walking being, like you're no longer you, but instead you are in the perspective of the camera. So you went from a human being in a point of view in your dream to being a camera. So what you see are the eyes of a camera that's pointing from above, and what you're looking at is a camera snapshot of a picture that pointing at the whole of where you could see the person that's being laying down. So the camera's looking downwards. So in the camera view, there is the second floor landing where you are when you go up the stairs. The top of the stairs, there are these tripods. There is the laptop and the tables. And you see the body that's been laying down there, okay? Like the face down figure or something that apparently is gone, is dead. Alright. And you see those two investigators that are conducting research. They are looking over what's happening and how did this person end up being face down and dead. Okay. Then here you kind of forget what else happened because you know that things would happen, but sadly you happen to not remember what else happens next, okay? And so apparently the stream just ends after that because you just forget what else happened after, okay? And so your dream therefore ends, and therefore your dream imagination ends, and you wake up eventually. Alright, so this is it for this video. This is intended to be a Halloween special, so this dream happened a while back. It was not recent, but it happened a while back. Maybe last week, I couldn't remember, but once again, I hope you've had an amazing Halloween. Enjoy this Halloween while it lasts. Enjoy this scary day, the scariest day of the year, and tell me down in the comments what are your plans for this Halloween, or if you had plans, how was that Halloween? Okay, how was Halloween? And so, give this video a like if you hit your tingles, if this gave you your tingles. I hope this does not give you bad dreams, hopefully not. And therefore, this ends this Halloween special. So, stay tuned for the next video. And I'll see you next time.